It's time for your Week 12 Tech Writing video lesson. As always, ignore any due dates and times you see in this video, and instead check your course for the due dates and times that apply to you. We're going to transition this week away from the tech writer employer-employee side, and we're going to move into our final assignment. This is our group project workplace research assignment. That's a mouthful. SUNY requires all tech writing students complete this project, and the idea of doing group work scares a lot of people. And so I'm trying to relieve that fear, and instead of forcing you into pairs or groups, I think we can all work together collectively as a class as if we were on a team working together in the workplace. So instead of putting you in groups of 3 or 4 where one person complains because he or she feels like they're doing all the work, and then everybody else in the group complains because they feel like they don't have the opportunity to do any of the work. How about instead, everybody in the class is on one team, in one group, and everybody's working together for the good of each other. In other words, going forward, your goal as an individual is to help make sure everybody in the class gets an A on this project. And you do that by completing all of the assignments going forward in a good faith, conscientious manner. Ultimately, you're going to be graded individually, and I know that is one thing about group work that stresses a lot of people out. You get worried that somebody else isn't pulling their weight, they're going to bring your grade down. That's not going to happen here. You will earn your own grade, and nobody else's performance will impact your grade. Now, along the way, everybody's going to work together, and we're all going to contribute to each other's success. And we're going to be realistic here. Some people are probably going to do a lot more work than others, and that's just life. Let's not stress about it. I promise you this. You're going to get out of this project what you put into it. And if you approach each of the following assignments in a positive way, you try to do your best work, you're going to do fine. I think the best lesson I can teach you over the next 4 weeks as we finish out the semester is that when you lift other people on your team up, you lift yourself up in the process. So on that positive note, let's move forward and let's begin this final group project, which is also called the Workplace-Based Research Project. So you've got a link here to the LK Mirror Installation Instruction Manual, and I'm going to go ahead and open that up. A few months ago, my brother-in-law remodeled his bathroom, and I was there to help him do it. One thing he did to the bathroom was he installed a new mirror that his wife ordered, and she paid about $250 for this thing. She got it on Wayfair or Amazon or one of those big box online stores. And when we opened the mirror up, and this thing was really heavy, this is the only documentation it gave us. And this is a tech writing document. You might notice there's some stuff in here that just doesn't sound right, doesn't look right. And so we are going to fix this document. We're going to apply what we've learned over the last 12 weeks and revise the lack of clarity, the lack of flow in this document, and make it easy for readers to better understand. So over the next few weeks, you're going to refer back to this document often. For this week, you're going to do a little bit of research, and you're going to do a little bit of posting in a discussion forum, and I'll help you with both of those things. So here's the tech writing document again, and here's your research assignment. It's not that hard. You're going to take some time and look over the LK Mirror Instruction Manual, and then you're going to do a little bit of research, much like a tech writer would do. Tech writers actually do a lot of research. What happens is companies send us products, and they'll let us keep these products in exchange for us providing instructional documentation, product reviews, sometimes what's called copy, the writing that you find on the packaging. And so in order to do this in a meaningful way, sometimes we have to do a little bit of research. So we'll do that this week. Considering we are revising a technical document related to installing a mirror, we have to take into consideration that not everybody has home improvement experience. So whether you've built an entire house from scratch or you've never even changed a light bulb, let's use this week to do a little bit of research exactly like a real tech writer would do. So I say, hit up YouTube. Familiarize yourself with the typical process that people follow when installing mirrors. There is no real right way to do it or wrong way. Each situation's a little bit different. But if it's something you've never done before, watching a few videos could be very helpful. You'll copy the links to 3 mirror installation videos and paste them directly into the text box here. Now I'm a teacher, so I don't have the text box, but you will. So I went to YouTube. I typed in how to hang a door. That's not what you're trying to do here. Your assignment is to get videos that show you how to hang a mirror. I did this just, so I could demonstrate to you what you need to give me. Don't just grab 3 random videos. Watch these things, because the objective here is for you to make sure you understand how to hang a mirror. That way you can revise that technical document and contribute meaningful, logical revisions to the discussion forums. So when you find videos that you like, click the share button. Down here you'll get a URL. Just copy this, and you'll want to grab one for each of your 3 videos and just paste them in. If you notice the rubric down here, I kept it very straightforward like always. You gave me 3 working links to mirror installation videos, or you gave me 2 working links, or you gave me only 1 working link to a mirror install video, or you didn't give me any. That's all I'm looking for. So that would be your research part of this assignment. Then we move on to the discussion part. This is kind of the group part of the project. So you want to make sure that you've looked over the mirror installation instructions very closely and watched a couple of those videos on how to install a mirror. So then we're only worried about step number 1 on the mirror installation instructions. So step number 1 right here. That's all we're worried about for this week. I want you to look over step number 1 and post your version of the revised text for step 1. Your objective here is to root out anything that doesn't seem clear, anything that doesn't seem grammatically appropriate for the audience, anything that doesn't seem like the average reader could consume, process, and apply the information very quickly. Your objective is to make sure that the text for this one step is as clear and succinct as possible. And we look at the rubric here. You contributed something to this discussion that looks like you're trying your best to help improve the text on the LK mirror instructions. Or you didn't contribute something that looks like you think it could help people better understand those instructions. So that's what we're looking for this week. We're going to use these same instructions for the rest of the semester, so get used to looking at them. Get used to thinking about the average reader, the mirror installation process, and what people expect from you as a tech writer. All right, I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions about anything that I covered in this video or this week, come up here, send me an email, let me know, and I'll do my best to help.